Ooh. Alright, we're gonna place this puppy right about here. Check. Mike, check. Alright, that'll work. Oh. Well, first things first. We just got in all these new tank tops from literally Sheen, was it? Yeah, I think. And I was torn between whether I should order double XLs or XLs or Ls, since, of course, like we said, we're cutting weight. And I ordered double XLs just because I'm like, it's better to just grow into them than to just have them too small. But I got these in and they're like low key too small. They're double XLs and they're too small, honestly. And like, dude, you just never know when you order stuff online how it's gonna fit when it gets there. And like, I like, again, wearing super baggy clothes. This is clearly not baggy. Like, the only time I like wearing stuff that's like tighter on me that's a tank top is when it's like a literal gym tank top. Like this, like a biker tank top or whatever, muscle shirt, whatever you want to call it. This needs to be a lot looser. Anyway, today we're hitting arms. We figured a few things out. I'm not driving and talking while doing this no more. I'm gonna pretend like it's like I care about safety, not looking at the camera while driving. But it is 100% because these freaking tires and these wheels on this Jeep when I'm driving just like fries the audio for some reason. I don't know why. Like when I'm driving in here, I'm not really thinking about it, but I kind of hear it as I'm just driving throughout the day. But I'm like, I don't understand how this mic is picking this up. Like, it ain't even that great of a mic. Maybe that's why. Maybe because it's not good. That's why it's picking it up. No idea. Um. Anyway, yeah, we're going hit. Let me drop this a little lower, actually. We are going hit arms today, and I'm excited about that because let me tell you guys something. Whenever, at least for me, whenever I start to go on a cut, you get the worst of worst worlds, or the worst of both worlds. You start to feel a little bit weaker. Your muscles don't feel as full, yet you still have the same body fat that you had whenever you were in the middle of whatever you were doing beforehand. Whether you were bulking, whether you're just now getting started, it's like you get the worst of both worlds. So as of right now, it's a mental game. And again, I'm not even going into a prep, I'm just cutting weight. But it's like, I mean, when you critique your body every day, you notice every little thing. So when I say it's a mental game, what I mean by that is you're so used to your muscles being full. Like, for example, my arms, I'm used to my arms being full, my chest being full, my back being full. It's because I'm eating so much and I'm not doing tons of cardio. My body's very well rested for the most part. And like all that glycogen and all that good stuff is like, where it should be. Well, when you cut weight, you start pulling those things out. But yet, like for me personally, I hold most of my body fat around my stomach area, and everything else stays pretty lean most of the time, depending on like what we're saying, what's lean or whatever. But yeah, for the most part, I stay decently lean everywhere but my stomach. So it's like when you see things starting to shrink, like your muscles on your arms or in your shoulders or in your chest, and body dysmorphia also obviously plays a role in that. Um, I've gotten so much better at just not letting that kind of stuff bother me. Like whenever I got extremely lean, when I was about 10 weeks out on that first prep or whatever, dude, I feel like the old guy who I literally just refer to like me being 10 weeks out, like, and stopping all the time. I'm like, bro, I just need to go ahead and compete so I can say like I did a show and like I won, et cetera, et cetera. I'm trying to saying like acting like I know what I'm talking about, and I like went through a whole prep or something. I didn't. I just went like 10 weeks in, or 10 weeks. I got 10 weeks out and stopped. But anyway, um, yeah. What was I saying? Um, Yeah, so it's like when you begin to cut weight, you start to see your muscles deflate a little bit. It's not that you're necessarily losing muscle, especially if the strength is still there in the gym. That's where keeping your protein high is going to matter, obviously, to hold what you've put on your frame. So, yeah, I mean, when you see your muscles getting smaller and your stomach staying the same, or for some people it's like love handles, whatever the case is, it's like you literally look the least amount aesthetic as possible. Like your muscles aren't full, your waist isn't like tightened up, and it's like, okay, don't like this look. But again, it's like it's all a mental game. It's all like a part of it. And last year, whenever I did it, I was kind of struggling with it at first, but I'm like, I think the fact that I had a professional IFBB Pro coach pulling me through all of that, I literally didn't even really question it, to be honest. I was literally just doing like a robot. I was just doing everything that he told me to do, and so it didn't really bother me much. But this year, as of right now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going into a prep. I'm just like getting back to like a clean like body fat percentage. I want to be like more tightened up or whatever. Um, I'm like having to tell myself that I'm like, Drake, this is just like what it takes. You know, you're not gonna look like great every single day or feel great every single day, and that's completely okay. Like that's literally a part of doing it. So we're going to hit arms here in a second. Buys and tries. Uh, Again, trying to wear these tank tops and stuff to show off while I'm working out, even though I don't like doing that. But for like content purposes, she's what you gotta do. Ain't nobody trying to. It's like watching a Lamborghini drive around with a sheet on it. Who wants to do that? No one wants to do that. That sounded so narcissistic and conceited, but yeah, I get my point. I get what I'm saying. Right. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna try to drive. We're gonna try to drive a nice car today and let people be able to look at the nice car. Right. That's what we're getting at. You think I got a nice car? Yeah, I got a nice car. Anyway, but yeah, no longer driving and talking because that does not work. And I really wish it did because now I have to sit here and be awkward. Like I don't feel like I'm an awkward person, but it's easy whenever you like have your arm up on the wheel and you're like doing like this, and you can act like you're like flexing and act like you're not. No, but for real though, it's so much easier just driving and talking at the same time. I feel like I can stay on subjects much better, much. I can stay on topics much better. But yeah, arms, buys, and tries. Uh, always keeping it super basic. Y'all aren't going to see anything you've literally never seen anyone ever do before. People really don't realize you do not have to reinvent the wheel whenever you're working out or whenever you're bodybuilding specifically. It's just patience. Like I came across something the other day on Facebook of this guy who was talking about how he's trained with many great athletes and bodybuilders and stuff like that. And there's new technology that comes out all the time, and we progress and advance as human race or whatever in all aspects of life. But like, bro, I always talk about how it's so. I talk to people about this all the time in the gym. I'm like, isn't it mind blowing how we come in here and you see some people that are in really great shape with really great physiques, et cetera, et cetera. But then you could go to a prison yard where these motherfuckers are eating Pop Tarts and ramen noodles, whatever else they're eating, because I don't know, I've never been. Thank God. Praise the Lord. We're not going. We're never going. Anyway, I'm like, isn't it insane how these people have very limited like resources to nutrients and foods and stuff like this, and yet they don't even have like real weight equipment sometimes. Like I've literally seen videos of guys like in the yard, literally like lifting each other and just doing basic pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, like squats. Bro, the reason they see results is one, they're super consistent. They're in a confined space where they're doing the same thing every day. So it's literally what is it that is playing into their favor that's yielding these sort of results? It's time and patience and consistency. If you do the same thing every day, that's all it takes. You just have to continuously do it. And it's kind of funny because they really don't have another choice. So it's like let's like they're gonna be doing the same thing every day. Like Buddy ain't getting up out of there. He finna change rooms a couple times a day. That's it. I don't know. No respect to people who've been to jail. I don't know what the hell I'm really talking about there, but yeah. Anyway, I talk about that to people in the gym all the time. I'm like, dude, these people that are in jail sometimes look like freak athletes, and it's just because they have those three elements. It's time. I mean, I guess you could put them all together. It's time, patience, and consistency. Maybe not even patience. You don't even have to be patient. Just do it. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I guess they have to be patient till they, do something else. But trying to elaborate on jail like I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. More of the story: we're gonna keep it basic. We're not gonna do nothing crazy. Regular bicep curls, tricep pushdowns, and it's the intensity that goes in with it. I was talking to somebody about that the other day as well. It's like there's really an art to lifting a certain way. Like people all the time wonder what's the best way to lift weights to build muscle. And it's like, one, there are black and white principles that are just textbook ways to lift that's going to give you results. But then as you continue to grow, there are other things you have to tweak in order for you to continuously make progress, whether that be different foods, whether that be doing a different style of training. And what do I mean by that? Like tempo, how long you hold, like let's just take curls for example, how long you like time under tension is what I'm saying. Like being able to manipulate those things and keep intensity into the workout itself matters so much. So what I'm saying is there's really an art to being able to build onto your body and progress consistently. There really is, because you have people who are going to tell you A, B, C, but then your experience in the gym might be X, Y, Z. So take what they're saying, use it, but then when you figure out what's working for you, stick with that. And I'm super big on if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just keep running with it. Why? There's no point in changing it. Sometimes people are like, I'm getting bored of my workouts. I'm like, are you still seeing results? They say, yeah. I'm like, well, bro, maybe do it backwards or something like that. But you don't need to like wander off into left field and start doing these crazy supernated, cypernated, empanada, spavanada, whatever, nada types of workouts and exercises. It's just simple stuff, bro. Your body only moves certain ways. Go up, down, squats, push-ups, stuff like that. It's not rocket science. That's what I literally said. I reposted something. I'm like, bro, none of this is rocket science. But anyway, yeah, this is like second week, third week into the cut. Going to hit arms. We're going to do some cardio afterwards too. And then we're going to try to get some good footage on this as best as we can. And we're working out at any time today. So we have yet to get any sort of workout at the YMCA, which is like my favorite gym. But it's just so packed all the time. And I'm not going to be a nuisance. Maybe if I get a little bigger, I won't care. And I will be a nuisance. But as of right now, I will catch you guys when I get to the gym. I'll go through my warm-ups. I'm not going to record my warm-ups because they take really long. And I really need to focus on those because these joints like creak. We basically oiling them up. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some oil in them puppies. But yeah, nothing crazy. Oh, and this. You like how it's fun? That was cool. Like I planned it. I really didn't. Bagels. And these puppies are so easy to eat whenever you need quick carbs, especially right before the gym. And a secret, people like to put honey in their pre-workout sometimes. Dude, sometimes I say these things and I'm like, some people are going to watch this and I realize they don't do this every day. And they're probably like, what is he talking about? But yeah, people put honey in their pre-workout. But what I like to do sometimes is put honey on a bagel before I go to the gym. And these are quick carbs and the honey will just create for a better pump. I'm not getting into the science of all that. We're just going to label that as bro science for today. But anyway, finna listen to music. Now I can do that again without getting freaking copyrighted. So y'all give me a second. And yep. really paid my cash for that. I wasn't gonna put a mic in, but I had a thought. Then the thought left me. But whatever. Oh, the hardest thing about cutting weight, bro, and keeping everything on is keeping the freaking weight you're using the same. Like so far, everything stayed pretty strong. My joints kind of like are feeling it a little bit. So like I'm dropping weight by like 5 pounds, 10 pounds. But for the most part, like after the first and second set, I'm able to get back to the weight that I used while gaining weight, which is good. It's just, I gotta like oil these freaking joints up, bro. All right, we just went up from 50 to 55, so this is good. And it's smooth. God dang, it's smooth. Whew. Everybody ain't gonna do it. Whew. Ooh. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that's 55 pounds. That's pretty good. Tess. But what set was that? 3? Oh, it's time for drop sets. I feel like I can go though. I feel good. I feel like I got more. Whew. Took the stairs. We finna go crazy on these drop sets. Man, I feel good. God, I feel good. This is like the 4th day in a row. All right, let's run it. Your ass kicked. All right, every single set right here, this drop set's gonna go to failure. And then I take the stairs, but I don't even care. Oh. Oh. 6. I ain't mad with that. Whew. Well. Whew. Ooh. I ain't mad with that. 6'3". Come on. All right. Whew. 635. Hell yeah. Whew. Are the faces necessary? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah. We got one more set. Nice. that, 'If you want to. Oh, 535. I'll take those. Let's go. The real can relate. All right. Bro, I hate it. Sometimes I burp during the set and I lose all oxygen from that crap. So, mm, mm, mm. All right. Again, too, pretty much like I said earlier, there's no point in reinventing the wheel. If the basic stuff works, do it. You're literally just picking up weight and putting weight down. That's it. I will say, the way I've been kind of keeping my strength up through cutting weight is taking a little bit longer of a rest break in between sets. So instead of a minute and a half, it's been like 2 minutes. Kind of like cheating, but not. Like smart cheating. And again, also too, starting with lower weight and building up to your heaviest weight. Usually I don't do that. Usually I get straight into the heavy weight, obviously, after warming up the way I should. I am super hungry though. We didn't even start eating till like 10 a.m. today. Usually it's like 6. So I kind of shoved food down, which ain't the best, but got to do it. Whew. Second set, heavier weight. It's crazy because I only do two exercises, two for bis and two for tris. And again, that's all it takes. If you got the intensity part there. I will say I'm worn out. I'm hungry. Really hungry. My arms feel so pumped. That felt good. I never done those like that, sitting on the end of the seat. Keep your chest up so your biceps are stretching. You're not like this. That was good. We're finna drop set these too. So do as many as we can at 35. And then we're gonna drop down to 25. We're not gonna do 3 drop sets. We're gonna do 2. 3. Ooh. All right. Ooh. Don't forget when you do these to look up. It helps. Somebody told me in my last videos that when they watch me train, it makes them want to go, like, take the intensity up. And that's good. That's where you're going to get progress. It's so easy to stay, like, in your comfort zone. Like, try to get a new number, do something. Matter of fact, get the numbers out your head sometimes. Sometimes you don't need a number. How are you going to know if you're getting stronger if you keep programming a number in your head before you even work out? Like, yes, have a blueprint. Huh? Yes, have a blueprint, but at the same time, you can stagger off of it. If you feel really good that day, you feel like you could do more, brother, do it. Don't stay on that number. We're progressing. We're not going through the motions. Ooh, I'm cramping. I'll tell you what, with recording, I've gotten really good at, like, switching my focus. What do I mean? Like, usually recording will mess with people's focus with the workout, obviously. And to some degree it does with me, but I've gotten so good at being able to keep the same intensity and lock that I would have just by myself. So this is good. I guess you can just flip a switch back and forth. All right, this is my last one. Just talking, man. I didn't even get that many reps in the last one. All right. All this indigestion because I shoved food down at the last second. This is a really good stretch if I know how to do it, if I can do it right. I've already kind of re-warmed up on this, but I've got the whole stack on here. So let's see. really kind of crazy because I've never done that much weight on this. And like I said, I mean, I'm cutting weight. So I have like these really weird spurts of energy, strength, not energy, energy too, both, 2 times. And it's kind of interesting too because people will do this exercise either from how I just did it, going down, or have this set all the way at the bottom and then come up like this. But for some reason, I mean, no, it just makes sense. I prefer this because I can get the most weight on this. If I go from the bottom up, there's way too much like uncertainty trying to like put it above your head. Can't do that. I mean, you can with lighter weight, but I'm trying to get the most out of it. So I prefer this. I can just bend down. I need to be careful. I did that when I look, he kind of felt some strain there. No, no, I cannot. But again, I've only done 2 exercises for each one, 2 biceps, 2 triceps. And to finish this off, it don't look like I'll have the battery life for it, but I'm gonna do one more bind try as like a superset. Is that what it's called, a superset? Yeah, as a superset with some lightweight, just to refill the arms up, and then call it a day and doing cardio. I've been in here for way too long, but I love it. I genuinely love it. I could live in here. I love the process. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna get one superset of one drop set of these just because I got every one of them on the other exercises, so I might as well finish with this. All right, let's go back up and weight one more time. All right, weird angle, right? Whew. Mm. It's a little sus. I can't even lie to you, because my crack goes right on the freaking pole. But whatever.